Well, hi, Dr. Kanevsky. My name is Vivian Lam, and I am in the class of 2025. Today, I have the pleasure of speaking with alumna Dr. Viola Kanevsky, who is receiving the 2023 Alumna of the Year Award. So my first question for you, Dr. Kanevsky, is what does receiving the 2023 Alumna of the Year Award mean to you?
Hi, Vivian. So nice to meet you, and thank you for doing this. First of all, I just want to say that there are, at least in my class alone, there are several of my classmates who are much more deserving this award, and I'm very much humbled and honored to receive it, and grateful to my alma mater for everything they've done for me over the years. Certainly, SUNY has graduated many deserving doctors, and I think for me, it's been an incredibly, many of the people I know for a fact that the people that nominated me, both some of my classmates and some of my professors and some of the staff in the administration, I know that they know that this was an incredibly difficult year for me personally. And not just this year, but throughout my 30-year career since I graduated, they have been behind me, in front of me, by my side, through good times and bad. And one of the wonderful things about graduating for SUNY for me was that optometry family that saw me off and kind of gave me my push as I left and went off into practice has always been there to catch me and always been my safety net and my cheering squad. And I'm very grateful for this recognition.
I love to hear that. I agree. SUNY really is a community and a family, honestly. And I'm so happy to be a part of it.
You made a good choice.
Thank you. My second question actually leads back into that. So why would you recommend SUNY College of Optometry to future students?
Oh gosh, how could I not recommend SUNY Optometry to future students? Aside from the fact that I truly believe that it graduates the best and brightest doctors in the nation, I think it does it for an incredibly low cost to compare it to many of the other colleges in the country. And for me, even 30 years ago, it was my only choice because financially, I knew that at the time, I couldn't afford anything other than a state school. And so I figured, all right, I'll work hard and I'll apply. And if I don't get in, I don't get in, I don't go. But that's one of the most wonderful things about SUNY is not only the quality of the education that you get, but because it's more affordable, the quality, I think, of the applicants that you get, is higher. And so all around, it's a great environment. And, you can show me all the fancy labs and classrooms that you want. And you guys actually have much fancier classrooms and labs than I had before the building was renovated, moved. But nonetheless, that's not what makes an education. It's certainly nice to have that, but all the bells and whistles cannot replace the colleagues that you'll graduate with. This is your referral base. This is your support system. And frankly, the education that you get, the toolbox that you graduate with.
Right. That's so important. And the faculty and the staff and everyone here is just incredible and welcoming as well. And it makes such a great environment to really learn into.
Yeah, they're really good at both pushing you, but supporting you at the same time. And that's how you get excellent doctors.
Yeah, that's like the perfect way to put it. Okay, my next question is, since it is your reunion this year, what is your favorite memory about the class of 2023? Or sorry, the class of 1993.
You're asking someone who's been out 30 years to actually remember anything? I can barely remember what my name is. Let's see. I have to say, I have so many wonderful memories. We had a wonderful class that was very tight-knit. I do hope that those of you that decide to go, I know that you're allowed to go to virtual lectures now and not always have to attend, but even though we kind of fell asleep in the back of the classroom or wandered in and out, that experience of bonding in a classroom is very important. Let me pull up. One of my favorite memories is actually, I think after like one too many all-nighters, cramming for some exam in maybe second year, my three best friends and I, who are still my best friends, even though we're in different states at this point, we pulled an all-nighter and then went to a diner that used to be a block away from the school, just a really horrible, skeezy diner in Ford, and ordered burgers. And I think one of them was pouring ketchup onto a burger and out came a battery. And then a roach crawled across the wall and she stood up and smacked the table and said, I am not paying for this meal. And we were
I
just
don't
like,
think that diner's around anymore, and I'm glad it's.
I'm sure it is still around, but I think you've moved the school to a better neighborhood. But I gotta say, we laughed a lot, and we went through a lot of really tough times together, but it made us stronger and better friends. And those remain my favorite. Some of those worst days remain my favorite memories of school.
Yeah, definitely, like all the late nights in lab, being dilated every week and practicing, and always, you really put your eyes through a lot while we're here. But
yeah, there was that time. I had perfect vision until about, I don't know, 45 or something. So I never wore glasses or contacts. And at the time, they made us, those of us who didn't wear any kind of correction and were in pediatrics, they made us walk around with the wrong power lenses in our eyes, like I think minus lenses for several days to show what a farsighted child would feel like. Mm-hmm. And I think I lasted all of 5 minutes and threw up. That's another good memory.
Oh, no.
I don't know if they do that to you anymore.
No, it's funny though. I'm actually an amblyopia. So I had one of my friends like make my prescription and wear it to see how he would feel. And he was like, this is awful. I don't know how you do it. This is terrible.
It's a good experience to make someone take.
Yeah. Especially if you're so used to perfect vision. Must be nice. Okay, and my last question for you today is, who is your favorite celebrity or fictional character that wears glasses?
So again, I that's a kind of a weird question, and because I never wore glasses, so I never really looked at people's glasses, and I still to this day don't really. I know I'm supposed to care about that, don't care all that much about it, and I specialize in pediatrics and custom contact lenses, so I kind of leave that to my optical staff. But if you had to push came to shove, I had to choose. You're probably too young to know who this is, but have you ever seen A Christmas Story?
Yeah, I have.
Do you know Ralphie, the kid who gets his eyes shot out with the glasses and breaks his glasses? Oh. That's probably my favorite.
Oh, I think my favorite would probably be Steve Urkel. I don't know. I think it's like,
yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, Dr. Kanevsky, for taking the time to share a little more about yourself in advance of SUNY College of Optometry's Alumni Award Celebration and Reunion of 2023. It will be held on Saturday, September 9th, and we hope to see you there.
See you there. Thanks.
See you there. Thank you so much.